Hi everybody, I'm Cubastic. I have a Megaminx puzzle in my hands. I don't know exactly what do we call it in geometry, however this puzzle is much more complex than the classic and the most popular 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This puzzle may surprise many of you, but friends, I have a few more puzzles that might surprise you as well. If you remember well, and if you watched my videos attentively, you remember how I solved each of these puzzles. It's a Megaminx 2x2, classic 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6. You can go through the history of my channel. I think there are people here who remember how I solved a Petaminx, which is a Megaminx 9x9. And at that point it was the hardest, biggest puzzle in the world. It consists of more than 1,500 pieces. A huge number of layers that interact with each other. But, friends, time is moving so fast and the puzzle making technology is developing fast and we are so close to something really incredible. And today, in this box here, I have a puzzle that makes even this monster look like a child's toy. There is a new, the most difficult, the biggest puzzle in the world. Are you ready to see it? Whew, I am. Well, if the subscribe button is grey, then we can start. I would say that this package is quite unique. Not every one of you can get it, because the puzzle is quite unique. It's an exclusive. Exclusive, friends. It's the only one that exists right now. I don't know, maybe not the only one, but there are literally a few of them and one of them is on my desk right now. I'm very glad that I have such an amazing opportunity. This package is on my desk thanks to your support. I'm getting this big case out of the box. It reminds you of something, doesn't it? I had a 15x15 cube that was sent to me in the same box, if you remember. Time for some nice editing. It says here on the box, if you didn't know, I know Chinese, it says that after these footages you have to like the video, and here are all the reasons why you should subscribe and hit the like button. Guys, it says so here, you can see for yourself, I'm not lying. To be honest, it's a crazy thing, it's so heavy. I haven't done a turn yet and I'm just holding it in my hands. I didn't even look at it for a long time because I want to enjoy this moment. Friends, holding a monster like this in my hands is already quite a pleasant experience. I don't know how many elements are here, you can count it right in the comments, but I know exactly that I didn't say what it is called. This is Examinx. Yeah. Examinx, Examinx or Examinx. Extra X sounds like a former Minx. Not X, but Crush, because I adore this puzzle from the first sight, it drives me crazy. I know exactly almost 11 layers. Right now I'm going to do the first turn of this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 layers are on one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers are on the other side and one is in the middle. Amazing. Oh, I know I'm going to have to solve it, but I just so scared even to imagine how it's going to happen. Do you remember how I solved Petaminx? It's a puzzle with 2 layers less than Examinx. Even though it's only 2 layers smaller, it's several times easier because the number of elements here, you can imagine how many elements are in just one side of a puzzle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new elements just on one line. Imagine there are 5 lines here, there are so many new elements appear on each side, it would be so difficult to find them. By the way, these cubes are about the same size. Petaminx and Examinx, yeah, they are the same size. The only difference is that Petaminx is rounded, because the technology of those days didn't allow the inner structure to remain flat in this cube. But now, in 2020, the technology has evolved. You know, I feel like there is a lot more plastic in here, because it's about 1.5 times heavier, and I'm glad it's made out of solid colored plastic without stickers on it. If you remember, there was a problem with Petaminx that the stickers were falling out during the speed solving. Even here I lost one, I can't find a sticker from this corner, it's a lack of stickers. But here we have colored plastic and everything should be fine. To be honest, I'm afraid of what it's gonna look like when I scramble it. Let me do this kind of pattern. Yeah, it already looks amazing. I'm surprised they were able to fit so many pieces in such a small compact puzzle. So many details, so many layers. The answer is simple. The point is that these pieces, each element, is very small. You will never find a detail as small as this one in these cubes. Just look closer. They are so tiny, you can compare it to my finger. This little white detail here, it's one of a kind. And when we need to find it, we're going to have to look all over the body of this puzzle in the vast chaos of these thousands of elements to put it in its place. And you have to do that with every element of Examinx in order to solve it. Honestly, I don't want to scramble it right now, because I'm not ready for it yet. But if you ask me hard enough, if this video gets 100,000 likes, I'll make the video of me solving it. I'm going to scramble it and I'm going to make a one-shot video of solving the most difficult puzzle on the planet. Listen, I think I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm holding in my hands the hardest, the biggest puzzle on the planet, and I reacted kind of weird, like it's some kind of a new toy. But friends, actually it's not so. The emotions are overwhelming me now. Write in the comments whether it is possible to solve this puzzle at all and how fast is it possible to do it. I will try to set a new record. As you recall, I solved the several times easier puzzle, the 9-layer Petaminx, in 5.5 hours. I want to beat this record with a more difficult puzzle. I really want to solve it faster than I solved that one, and I hope I will. Also, to be honest, I doubt it. Friends, I hope you've experienced the same emotions as me, because this is not a usual puzzle. You remember that there are only a few of them on the planet. I know that the most popular question that's going to be under this video is how much this puzzle costs. I'm not gonna tell you that in this video, but you can guess the price of this thing in the comments. Write in the comments, leave your Instagram nicknames, subscribe to my Instagram, let's draw more attention to my channel. To be honest, I still don't have enough courage to shuffle this puzzle. I want to show you what it's going to look like being scrambled, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't want to spend too many hours solving it. I'd rather practice to speed solve each of these puzzles first, and when this video gets 100,000 likes, I will solve this thing. It turns quite smoothly. I guess it's because it is new, just out of the box. If you lubricate it, it will turn much faster and more conveniently. I noticed that when I spin the puzzle, I have some elements that just sort of go away, and I'm afraid that it might just fall apart during the speed solving. As you can see, we already have a problem. And if this happens during the speed solving and I don't notice it, there's a big chance that I won't notice it, then the puzzle will probably fall apart. So, in order to speed solve it and set the new record, I have to be very careful. But the biggest challenge, as you can see, is finding the elements, because there is a lot of elements here. Thank you so much for sharing with me the moment of unpacking this giant, the most difficult puzzle on the planet. I will be really glad if you enjoyed this video, and I'm really looking forward to solve this monster. Shall we do the world's fastest solving of this puzzle? Will we try it together? Thank you so much for watching, this was Cubastic. Don't go anywhere for too long, keep your bells turned on, because the videos are coming out often enough on my channel. Don't miss my videos. Bye everybody, thank you very much, hello, good evening, bon appetit. How it's going? I just don't know how to finish the video. I think the people who watch the video through will write in the comments, watch this video till the end, there is an Easter egg there. Right.